An absolutely perfect fall afternoon for football, and we are under bright blue Colorado skies at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Watch the ship!
They'll run on 1st down. Tompkins, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
To the running back. The tackle made by Jalen
for
Smith.
Stringing that play out.
It's a pickup of 3.
They gave up no cutback
Brings up
angle.
2nd
you know
and
he's trying
7
to dart through.
at the
No
25-yard line.
A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Squeeze, get in there. Man up, D. Lock it, jam. Check 99. Protein spill. Check 24. Check Leo. Check out. Ready.
They run the counter. Tompkins, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, pick your game up.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's put that team on the bus. Mike 56. Mike.
Block working out of the gun.
Let's get off the field, D.
And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
His pass.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass. So that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
32-yard
builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. After 60. 10.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Tompkins. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
The running back.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
Brings
one of the best in the league.
11.
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Target. Ready, go.
Throwing now is locked. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. Hey. Take four. Shim. Hey, watch edge. Kill.
First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown.
Second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Check three.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards to pick up there.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he gets this to the 35.
Number 30,
good for
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
Brandon,
brought down at the 35-yard line.
Let's get back to
a
the
gain
huddle
of
and make
5
sure you're
brings
back.
up 2nd
You
and
spend time
5.
with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Pass complete to number 13, Keenan Allen.
His
touchdown,
4th touchdown
Los
on
Angeles.
the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Broncos nothing.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain
Number 25,
first
Melvin
down.
Gordon,
Stopped
ball
at the
carrier.
24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain
That's a
of
really
5.
nice job
Brings
by
up
them picking
2nd
up the
and
run
5.
blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great left.
It got his man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Rico Gafford.
Brendan McManus lining up for the extra point.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
That ties the game at 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
We'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Desmond King on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Desmond King on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last
Number 30,
drive.
Austin
When you
Eckler,
score
the ball
points,
carrier,
it's a whole lot
brought
better
down
view
at the
than when you're trying to
35-yard
figure out how to
line.
fix things there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get in the weight room.
Check 50. Check 50.
Buffalo 18. Play 56. Mike 56. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Herbert just beat the play clock. He's going deep for Brown. And that one almost intercepted.
Herbert's pass
Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third
A.J.
down.
Boye on the coverage.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man. It's complete. Williams.
Herbert's
And he'll be
pass
out of bounds
complete
just
to
shy
Mike
of the 40.
Williams.
That 3rd down conversion good for
It's a
23.
gain of 23 yards.
So a 1st and 10
First
now
down,
in
Los
Denver
Angeles.
territory at the 41. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
Nice little nifty play
First
for him
down,
there. That's
Chargers.
the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
Number 22, Justin Jackson, the ball carrier.
They were able to do that there.
He was
Nice
brought down
pickup
at
on
the
first
26.
down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
These two
That's
teams
the end
all
of the first
tied
quarter,
after one.
with the score tied 7-7.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in... Let's go now. Grab for a lady.
56 is the mic.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. What's happening, Lions?
On 2nd down, it's Jackson. Call it a gain of 5 that
Justin
time, and they'll be left
Jackson,
with
the
a
ball
3rd and
carrier.
about 4.
Brought down by Bryce Callahan. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Big ass, big ass, big ass.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes
Justin
it down to the
Jackson, the
16.
ball carrier. Sheldon
5 yards
Richardson
on
on
the
the
play there as
stop.
the drive will continue.
A gain of 5.
On 3rd down, that's a
And the
good job of
Chargers' first
situational
down.
football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
Herbert operating from the red zone. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he can't quite
Herbert's
get there.
pass
Tackled down
complete
at the
to
1.
Austin Eckler.
The Chargers passing game
First
rolling
and
a bit
goal,
here.
Los
They've got another
Angeles.
first.
Okay, great. Mike, 97's the mic. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Check. Check safety, check safety.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a
Austin
Chargers
Eckler, the ball
touchdown.
carrier. Touchdown,
Austin
LA.
Eckler, his
Michael
third
Badgley
touchdown
lining up
now
for the
on the
extra
year.
point.
And the Chargers have taken the lead.
The kick
And
is
he's got
good.
it. It's now a 14-7
Makes the
ball
score.
game.
Chargers 14, Broncos 7.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much.
The
In
Broncos
fact, just
take
a
over
yard
first
pass
and
there
10
to the 21.
at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and
That's
out.
good.
So
For
that
the
didn't happen.
Denver
You can't yell at
Broncos.
your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business.
First and 10 at the
reestablish themselves now that
32-yard
they're back
line.
on the field.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your steps.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
You can't hang with us. Check.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the
Melvin
30.
Gordon, the ball
2
carrier.
yards the loss,
The
second and
tackle
12.
made by Jalen
This
Smith.
defense has really flown around
A
in the
loss of
first
2.
half. They've gotten
Brings
to the
up
ball carrier
second and
before they can
12
really get started.
at the 30-yard
Offense got to
line.
come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On the
30-yard line,
Mike, 56
second and
right
12.
There, right there, 56. So don't say nothing. 56. Check.
Shotgun snap to Lock.
That's good.
Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And
Taylor
he slips
Gabriel.
up past the 45
That's
before
good.
being
For the
tackled.
Denver
That one
Broncos.
good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mike. Oh, you got deep? Tight dog.
Now Gordon on first down. Just a yard on the first
Melvin
down
Gordon
carry,
on
so
the
it's second
carry.
and 9.
The tackle
No
made
doubt
just
about
shy
it.
of
Really nice
midfield.
job there by the
A
defense,
gain of
not
a yard.
allowing him to get to
Brings
the
up
perimeter.
second and
But that
9.
means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a
Phillip
nice job
Lindsay, the
there,
ball
holding the
carrier.
point of attack and
The
not
tackle
giving
by
ground.
Derwin James.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards
Brought
on the
down
play.
back at the
And it'll be a
45-yard
third
line.
and about 13.
Come on, set. 8, read. 3. Come on. You better bring it. Ready.
They look to throw. It's Lock.
Mike, 53.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they do get this across midfield to the 49 with a small consolation
Complete
prize
to number
as well
26.
short of the first. That
A
one
gain
good
of
for
6
only
yards.
6, and it leaves him
It's
with a
fourth
fourth
down.
down. A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it.
Mike, 53. 53.
They'll go for it. It's Lock. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Lock's pass.
Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
You're looking there, the defensive
They'll
back is
take over
maybe a step
first
slower
and
than he
10
was when he came
at
into
their
the league a
own
decade ago.
29-yard
I know
line.
I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10, just shy of the 30.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And able to get get this one across
Herbert's
the 45
pass
before he's
complete
brought
to
down.
Austin Eckler.
An excellent way to
A
start the
gain
drive
of
there,
18 on the play.
yards.
First down,
We've hit
Chargers.
the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan, Coach,
Number
were both
30,
larger
Austin
than life.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
You're stuck with me in this
Leighton
booth.
Van Der Esch on the
He's
tackle.
miles away and smiling.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Let's go. Hey.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked
Herbert's
off near the
pass.
34. CD, I know it's
Intercepted.
just his second year in the
The
league as a
Broncos
quarterback,
take over
but that's
1st
going to
and
be one
10
when he flips on the
at
tape.
their
He's
own
like, I shouldn't have thrown
34-yard
that ball.
line.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
Pass.
Rico Gafford, the
Incomplete
intended
on the
target,
deep ball.
but it's going to be 2nd down.
Casey Hayward
Thus
on
far,
the
they've
coverage.
been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
The throw right sideline here is
Blocked
complete.
pass.
And he'll be out of
Complete
bounds
to
after getting this
KJ
one across
Hamler.
the 40. That'll leave
That's
them
a
with
gain
a
of
3rd
8.
and 2
Brings
coming
up
up. They
3rd
got 8
and
yards
2.
there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Mike, 56. Alpha, 56. Drop deep, drop deep. Mike, 56. Mike's 56. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Locke. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that will be incomplete.
Blocked
They weren't
pass.
scared to let it fly, but
Incomplete.
it falls to the ground
Intended
and brings
for
up
Taylor
4th
Gabriel.
down.
I usually
Results
hesitate when I
in a
say a
4th
guy's
down.
got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no,
Sam Barton
incomplete.
in punt
Here's
formation
Sam
for the
Martin now,
Broncos.
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside
Brandon Wilson
of the
on the
30-yard
return.
line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity
Austin
for them to go
Eckler,
down
the
there and put
Charger
up a
ball
couple of
carrier.
sixes back-to-back.
Leighton Van Der
What a
Esch on
momentum
the
swing
tackle.
that would be.
Yeah, you might be able
It's
to
a
get a
gain
2
of
for
7.
1 without
Brings
ever
up
even giving up
2nd
the football.
and 3 at the
Here's Herbert down
37-yard
on
line.
2nd down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not
Herbert's
before
pass
he gets into
complete
enemy
to
territory.
Marquise Brown.
Now the Chargers
A
will
gain
use
of
the
16
second of
yards.
their timeouts
First
as they
down,
stop it here
Los
with just under
Angeles.
40 ticks to go in this first half.
Let's go, D.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They send him back right around the 44.
Justin Herbert
Chargers going to use their 3rd and
a loss
final
of 9
timeout
yards.
as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets,
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Quick. Alert, flag, alert. Check the backer, check the backer. 56 to Mike. 56. Ready?
From the gun, Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Here's Locke. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of
Lindsay on the
scrimmage.
carry.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
No gain on
As
the
the clock
play.
will stop with
Brings
18
up
seconds to
second
go in the
and 10.
first half.
At their 48-yard
Officially
line.
nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Watch the slants. Watch the ready.
Operating from the gun. Lock. And the Chargers rush is going to
Drew
get
Lock,
there. Down he
sack.
goes. Uchenna and Wosu got the
An
sack
8-yard
there.
loss on the play.
Go ahead, take
It's
a seat.
now
You
3rd
can't
down.
stop me.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack.
Full strength.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Looking deep for Gabriel. And that is intercepted on the sideline.
pass.
Wait, no.
Incomplete.
They'll say no. It was
Intended
caught
for
out
Taylor
of
Gabriel.
bounds. So this is just an
Sets up
incompletion here.
4th down.
I got homies that can sleep with the Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like they were popping in. Come pop it for me cause I'm rich and popping in. Yeah, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit.
Here's
Sam
Sam
Martin
Martin now.
in punt formation
As the
for
drive
the
goes
Broncos.
backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we have reached
That's the
halftime
end
with a
of the first
touchdown.
half.
That's the difference
With the
on the
score,
scoreboard.
Chargers
As we
14,
send you on out to our
Broncos
studios in
7.
Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports
Brandon
Halftime
McManus to
Report.
kick off for Denver.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Desmond King now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty
Desmond
good here
King
right
on the
at the
return.
30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit
Eckler, the
more
ball carrier.
with some things they didn't see in
He's
the first
brought down
half.
at the
See if they do
42-yard
just that.
line.
Nice way to
A
start
gain
the
of
drive.
12.
A gain of 12 and a
First down, Chargers.
Ready, ready. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check 31. Check 31. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Go.
Watch twist.
On first down, Justin Herbert whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And they'll
Herbert's
work this
pass
down to the
complete
40-yard
to
line.
Keenan
Tackled
Allen.
there. 2
It's a
catches
gain
in the
of
first half.
17
Now he's got a
yards.
3rd here, and it's
And the
good for a
Chargers
first.
down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check three, check three.
Check. 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 Check.
70,
From the gun, Herbert. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And Brown's got it for a Charger
Herbert's
touchdown.
pass complete to Marquise Brown.
Marquise
Touchdown,
Brown,
Los
his
Angeles.
5th touchdown now
Michael
on the
Batchley
year.
lining up
And
for
the
the extra
Chargers are
point.
going to add on to their lead. It's
His
good,
kick
and it
is
is
good.
now 21-7.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Broncos 7.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the
20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little
Hamler,
bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
He was brought down
just
by
get
Chris
back
Harris.
to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder
10
and
yards
start
on the
pushing
pickup.
and try and get
It's
back to where you were to start the half.
At the
Options
30-yard
galore
line.
here, second and a few inches. Now Locke.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
Noah
And they
Fant.
get him down, but
That's
not before he
good
takes
for
it
the
across the
Denver
40-yard
Broncos.
line. Give him 14 on that one and a first
First and
down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Locke now on first down. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. They'll contain him to just 4.
Complete to
Second
Melvin
down.
Gordon.
Well, offensively,
4
that's
yards
the
on
mismatch
the
that you
pickup.
want. You want to force a
Second and
linebacker to
6.
try and cover your back
At their
out of the
48-yard
backfield,
line.
out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs,
Blocked
and they take
pass.
a lot of pride in
Forced
covering.
to the ground
But a nice
and
play he made
incomplete.
there in the open field.
Casey
Rico
Hayward on the
Gafford,
coverage.
the intended target, and it'll bring up third down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end Fant. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And the
Brandon
Broncos have cut
McManus
it to
lining
within
up
a
for the extra
score.
point.
As he was shuffling right out of the
kick
pocket,
is good.
you could just tell he was going to take a shot
Makes the
downfield. He
score.
had his eyes down there the whole
21.
way.
He certainly did. He
Broncos,
wasn't taking off
14.
to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Desmond King on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Ready.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Herbert's pass
23 yards,
complete
the final
to Keenan
tally.
Allen.
Certainly worth noting
It's a
he's
gain
now
of
one
23
catch away
yards.
from 600. He's
First
at
down,
599 in his
Chargers.
career.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Turn it. Check 43.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is across midfield from
Number 30,
149 to the
Austin
other 49.
Eckler, the ball
a gain of just
carrier.
2.
He's across
Well, any
midfield to
lane
the
that might have been
49-yard
open there was
line.
closed pretty
2
quickly,
yards
and that
on
was
the
because
pickup.
the defensive
It's
front,
second and
they
8.
won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Herbert's pass
And he'll be out just a
complete to
yard or two
Marquise
shy of the
Brown.
30.
It's a gain
Well,
of
remember, they
17
tried to
yards.
give him the ball and let him run on
And
the
the
last
Chargers
play, but I
first
think the
down.
light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Mike's 40.
Now it's Herbert.
What we got?
On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard
Herbert's
line.
pass
Between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions.
The Broncos take over first and 10
now 3
at their own 29-yard
One of the
line.
defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
Blocked pass.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Intended for Noah Fant.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked.
It's
But
now
instead, they'll
second
keep it
and
on
10.
second down.
Come on. Mike, 53. Haywood, 3. Mike. You can't play.
Throwing again. Locke looking deep for Gabriel. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted.
Locke
Picked up by Casey Hayward.
Intercepted
and a big
by the
turnover
Chargers.
there as his guys
They'll
will
take
get the
over
football
first
back.
and 10 at their own
Well,
20-yard
NFL
line.
quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 30
Number
here.
30, Austin Eckler, the
I
ball
remember a
carrier.
coaching friend of mine used to tell
Bradley
his running
Chubb
backs
on the
before
tackle.
games, make sure you run
10
and jog
yards
with your
on the
offensive
pickup.
line in
It's
pregame.
second
Get
and
used to the
inches
ground shaking when those
at the
big behemoths
30-yard
start to
line.
create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On second down, here's Herbert. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to have the first down yardage
Austin
to the 35.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
They get
Brought
6 on
down
the
at the
pickup there as the
35-yard
drive will
line.
continue.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, after an interception, last
First
thing you want to
down,
do is go
Los
3 and out,
Angeles.
give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
It's a
Austin
7-yard
Eckler,
carry
the
to
ball
set them
carrier,
up with a 2nd and 3.
taken down at the
Well, you certainly have to
43-yard
give a little
line.
credit here because
A 7-yard
they're playing
pickup
this game
brings
now
up second
at their
and
pace.
3.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free.
Leighton Vander Esch. Drew Lock.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down
Fumble
play
on the
as we
play.
played 3 quarters.
Recovered by the
We'll
offense.
return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete.
Herbert's pass.
Critical play in this football game. If they pick up the first there, that clock
Incomplete.
keeps rolling.
Has to be a little
Time
frustrating
long
for
in
them
punt
because they
formation
know
for the Chargers.
if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
Rumble. And they are going to score on the fumble
LA.
return. Touchdown, LA. This was a close game.
Michael
They needed a
Badgley
little
lining
breathing
up for
room.
the extra
Boy, they
point.
got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was
The kick
huge. It
is
gave him a
good.
comfortable lead.
Makes
Extra
the score.
point by Badgley,
Chargers
up
28,
and good. And the lead now
Broncos
up to 14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a
The
net
Broncos
negative
take
there of
over
4
first and
yards.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Gordon.
The
That's
extra
good
effort after
for
the
a
catch
Denver
makes it good for a gain
Broncos.
of 26 and also a first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James.
Gordon.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a
Coverage
defense with
there
their
by
eyes
Earl
and their head
Thomas.
movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Lock. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield.
They'll take
to the
over
49.
first and 10 at their
Just
own
a little bit of a
49-yard
rough
line.
stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row,
Marquise
he's throwing it to
Brown,
guys
the ball
wrong
carrier.
motion.
Yeah, he better figure
He was
whatever the
taken
reason is,
down
he better
behind
figure
the
it
line of
out.
scrimmage.
He was
It's
unable
a
to
loss
shake
of a
free
yard.
there. They'll cover him
Brings
for
up
a loss
2nd
of a
and
yard.
11 at their 48-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Let's go.
Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this
on the
thing.
keeper.
To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's
I like that right there.
down
Not only was it the
and
right
the
play,
11.
throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Towards the end zone for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and
Herbert's
incomplete.
pass intended for
Absolutely no
Marquise
disguise
Brown.
on that one. They just went
Incomplete.
for it. Put him out there
Time
and said,
long
go
in
deep.
punt formation
Let's
for
try
the
and hit him.
Chargers.
Unfortunately, to no avail.
On is the punter Long here as he sends this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the
Launch
head coach
pass.
handling it? The
Complete
offensive
to
coordinator.
Noah Fant.
Sometimes they just make a joke.
8
All
yards
right,
on
guys,
the pickup.
had your fun?
Brings
All
up
right,
2nd
out the
and
window.
2.
Yeah, let's get back on
At the
track here.
39-yard
Sometimes that'll
line.
work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Get ready, get ready.
On play action, Lock. And his throw here's incomplete.
Launch
He was
pass.
trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And
Intended
it's
for
3rd and
Taylor
short.
Gabriel.
A lot of times it's that first
Coverage
read that you
there by
have.
Earl
Maybe you get it in
Thomas.
pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
53, Mike 53. You don't want none of that. Get it. Pick up the ball.
And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in
Launch
bounds.
pass
No, he didn't. It's
to the
incomplete.
sideline and
The throw
incomplete.
took him past the boundary, and it's
It's
4th.
now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now Lock again. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. The 30. 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Blue Dan. Check. Why? Who? Check.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield
by the
to the
Chargers.
49.
They'll take over
Charles,
first
whatever's
and
going
10
on between his ears
at
right
their own
now,
49-yard
it's just not
line.
completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, whether it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup
Number 30,
quarterback, that's who
Austin
he needs to get
Eckler,
with
the ball
now
carrier.
and get himself calm.
Brought down
The
at
big
the
man, Jerome
48-yard
Casey,
line.
in on the stop.
A gain of 2.
Clock continuing
Brings
to
up
run.
second
They'll probably
and 8.
run this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be
Herbert's
incomplete.
pass
Marquise
is-
Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Third
That's a nice job
down.
there because you've got to play
And
the ball, not the man when in
8
coverage.
yards to
That'll keep
go.
you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll have
Herbert's
it in the red
pass
zone before
complete
it
to
crosses
Marquise
over out of
Brown.
bounds. That's a first
gain
down
of
with a
31
cherry
yards.
on top. 31
First down,
yards.
Chargers.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Bradley
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10
The
at their own
Broncos on the
4-yard
field
line.
ready to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And a nice pickup as this one gets
Number
it to the
25,
10-yard
Melvin
line.
Gordon, the ball
They'll
carrier.
get a nice chunk there on the
The
first
tackle by
down run,
Derwin
and it's
James.
2nd and 4. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Blocked
Picked
pass.
off by the former
Intercepted
Bronco
by
All-Pro
the
Chris
Chargers.
Harris.
They'll
Yet
take over
another
1st and
interception,
10
and I just had
at
to
the
double-check my
33-yard
math.
line.
But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out.
And Brown's got it
Herbert's
for
pass
a Charger
complete
touchdown.
to Marquise Brown. Touchdown, Los
Hollywood,
Angeles.
Marquise Brown.
Michael Badgley
with his
lining up
second
for the
TD of
extra
the game,
point.
his 6th on the year. And the interception by the Chargers
kick
D
is
leads
good.
to a touchdown.
Makes the score
Extra
Chargers
point by
35.
Badgley, up and good.
Broncos
And the
14.
lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably
The
should have
Broncos
opted for the
take over
touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. An
That's
ideal
good
beginning
for
of the
the
drive
Denver
there as they'll get
Broncos.
20 and a first down. Locke working out of the gun.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right
That's
now,
good
everyone
for
really
the
applauding
Denver
probably his
Broncos.
agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now is Locke. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up
intended for
incomplete.
KJ Hamler,
the intended
incomplete.
receiver. And that'll bring up second
It's
down.
second down and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Throwing again. Lock. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
To Melvin
4
Gordon.
yards the gain, and it'll
It's
bring
a
up
gain
a
of
third
4.
down.
Brings up
Now they'll try
third
to
and
convert.
6.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the
Drew
20-yard
Lock,
line.
sacked.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting
A
into
loss
a
of
groove.
7.
Last play, pass
It's
completion.
4th down.
Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Lock
And it's
pass.
incomplete.
Intended
They
for
cannot
KJ
convert.
Hamler.
And they turn it over.
Incomplete.
So they tried to go
It's a
for it for
turnover
Brian,
on
but
down.
it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they got this one well in hand. And he's taken down, but able to
Marquise
slip
Brown,
across
the
the
ball
35.
carrier.
Now
The
the
tackle
Broncos
made
are going
at
to
the
call the first of their
36-yard line.
timeouts.
A gain
As they
of
get the
15.
stoppage with just over a minute
First
to
down,
go in the game.
Chargers.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Hey, it's our house. Panther Street. Panther Street. 49. Check 49. Check it up.
Wide. Get wide.
It's a 6-yard pickup,
Marquise
and it gets
Brown,
him to
the
second
ball
and
carrier.
4. Now a
Leighton
timeout called
Vander
for
Esch
by
on
the
the tackle.
defense as they
A
get it with under
6-yard
a minute
pickup
to go
brings
now
up
in the
second
football
and
game.
4 at the
4
41-yard
yards
line.
remain for second down.
Watch the whip. He's crashing.
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Quick the edge. Come. Check 9.
Slam. Check nickel.
Check 13.
And this play will be blown up. He'll
Marquise
lose yardage
Brown,
back
the
at
ball
the
carrier.
38.
He
Now
was
the
brought down
Broncos
by
will use their
Vaughn
third
Miller.
and final timeout.
Brought down back
As they
at the
get the stoppage
38-yard
with
line.
a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On third down, Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Herbert's pass.
And this is going to be another
complete
first
to
down as they'll
Marquise
make
Brown.
the tackle at the Broncos'
A gain of
32-yard
29
line.
yards. And the Chargers first down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Watch twist.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be
Marquise Brown,
second
the
down.
ball carrier. Bradley Chubb on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Broncos' 28-yard line.
So
Today's
this one's
final
over.
score,
It's in the win
Chargers
column for
35,
the L.A. Chargers.
Broncos
And they
14.
were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Chargers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.